It's cold. I forgot my gloves in the truck, dang it. 5-ounce sinkers today. Remembered to put the bait in the defroster before I got started to get setting up, so yeah, that should work. Shad. This is the bait, freezer shad. They're not that old, a few weeks old, but they've been in the freezer. I know people like to make claims about what the best bait is and obsess about the bait, but it's variable. The best bait changes from water body to water body. The best bait in this lake is shad because there are shad in this lake. This is the main food fish for all the predator fish in the lake. I know all those YouTube guys that fish the Tennessee River all talk about skipjack. That's the best bait in that river system, because that's the main the oily fish. That's food fish in that river system. There's a different smaller lake that I fish that doesn't have shad, and bluegill seems to work the best for me in that lake. Nothing fancy, just that 5-ounce sinker on a slider down to a swivel, 12 inches down to that shad on a 4-aught octopus hook. It's all 20-pound monofilament line here. This is going to hurt my fingers because it's cold. Ow. We've had some pretty steady weather. It's the middle of November and temps have been in the upper 50s, low 60s during the day. And so the water temp has been hovering right in the mid 40s for like a week. It's not really dropping real fast, and the fish are a little bit predictable. You know, that's what I like. Steady weather makes it easy to figure out a pattern of the fish. And that pattern, as of late, has been late morning, early afternoon. You know, between like 11 a.m. and 2 or 3 p.m. has been the most productive time for me after the water's had a chance to warm up, you know, in the later part of the day. But it's 10:30 a.m. and like I said, I'm expecting the bite to start. If it's going to start today, it's probably going to start around 11. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping that one of these rods will just go ahead and start jingling right now while I'm talking, and I can just start catching fish right away. It's always nice when that happens, huh? Yeah, guess it's not happening. Barometric pressure has been really high the last few days. I haven't fished any of those days, but I imagine the fishing was no good. It was like 30.4 or something like that. There's a cold front moving in this afternoon. The wind is supposed to change directions around 11 a.m. That's really why I'm expecting to bite at around 11. Yeah, hopefully the fish will want to have a little feeding frenzy before the cold front comes. Had a little tug on this line just a minute ago. I'm going to put some slack in the line here real quick. They bite real... Oh, yep. Fish on. They bite real subtle in this cold water. And that fish had just scooped up that bait and was just sitting there with it in its mouth. That did not take long. It's only been about 20 minutes. It's about 10:50. I did not wear my knee boots today, so I will not be walking out into that frigid water. Nice thing about, well, I don't know about nice, but interesting thing about this frigid water is the fish don't have a lot of fight in them, so this could be a 5-pounder or a 20-pounder. Can't really tell. Get closer though. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Get in here. Gotcha. Yeah, this is a great fish. I'm guessing around 6.5 pounds would be my guess. I'm going to keep this fish. It's going to go on the stringer, make a good catfish dinner. I'm going to weigh this fish with my scale, just to see how my eyeball scale is. Let's see. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. That's almost exactly 6.5. Cool. Calm down, calm down. There you go. Yeah, just one of these little baby shad on the hook is what I did before, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Well, these are pretty small. Maybe I'll put 2. Snip the tails off a little bit here just to leach out some more of the fishy oils. Check that hook, make sure it's needle sharp still. Yep. The size of baits I'm putting on small baits, small enough for these eater size catfish to be interested, but also some baits large enough that the 20-pound fish would stop to pick it up. Alright, let's do that again. I know I said earlier that water temp's probably in the 40s, and it was last time I checked. I think it was 47. That was a week ago, but let's just get some actual facts here and find out. Yeah, it's still around 47. It's just been hovering there for, I don't know, probably getting close to 2 weeks now, just because we're having moderately warm days and pretty cold nights, and it's just, cool. A little tug here on this one. Give a little slack line. Wait just a minute here. Well, I don't know what that was. Doesn't look like my bait has been touched. That must have been a line bite, maybe. Ooh, I'm getting a bite on that other line though. Yeah, this line is going slack. Yeah, there's a fish on there. Oh, hook set. There's a lot of weight on there. Oh boy. There's a lot of weight on this one. It's about noon. About noon. Yeah, it's not as big as it seemed. Huh. Alright, in the net. Take a look at that. Barely hooked. Yeah, this is a nice fish. Not as big as it felt like. It felt real heavy. I don't know, it must just have some good fight in her. I think it's a she. I'm gonna guess 8 or 9 pounds. Put the scale on and see. I think it's too big to keep. 8 pounds, 4 ounces. Yeah. This fish is right at the top limit of the fish that I like to keep. Usually these days it's about 8 pounds or less is what I like to keep. I'm gonna put this fish back. Smaller ones are more numerous than fish that this size are bigger, and just makes sense to put these bigger ones back. They take a while to get to this size. See ya. Well, shortly after I caught that second fish, the wind came to a grinding halt and then started blowing from the opposite direction. The wind is blowing away from me now, and that pretty much just killed the bite. I haven't had a bite in an hour and a half. So this fish right here is his lucky day, because he's going to get to go, because I'm not feeling too ambitious about cleaning fish today. Off he goes. Since I ran that stringer through his lip and not his gill, he is in real good shape and should be ready to go. Yeah, see you next time, lucky fish. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.